morning, student. We have already studied about the stages of nutrition. I will recall it for you. As I have already discussed, there are 5 stages of nutrition. The first one is ingestion. In case of ingestion, what I have told you, it means it is intaking of food. Means whatever you eat, the food that goes inside your body will be regarded as ingestion. The second stage of nutrition is digestion. And what does digestion means? The food that you have eaten is generally complex and insoluble in nature. Means they cannot be dissolved into the blood so that it can reach every part of the body. So the first thing that is to be done with that food is to be convert them into simpler and soluble food. So there comes digestion. Means the whatever food that you have eaten is first digested, means converted into simpler and soluble substance, that is digestion. The third stage is absorption. That means after digestion of food, the food is taken up by the bloodstream, and the taking of food into the bloodstream is regarded as absorption. The fourth stage is assimilation, and after the taking of food into the bloodstream, it reaches each and every cell of our body, and then every cell produces their own energy and utilizes those energy in different metabolism. This is known as assimilation. The last stage is digestion. In case of digestion, the undigested food is given out of the body. Means whatever you eat is not completely digestible. So the things which are undigested is to be given out of the body so that our body doesn't get harmed. So the undigested means the giving out of undigested food out of the body is regarded as digestion. So these are all the stages of nutrition. In case of heterotropic nutrition, first of all we will have to discuss about the nutrition in amoeba, and this is the most important topic for your class or board exam, you can say, because you are frequently asked to explain the nutrition mechanism in amoeba diagrammatically or the reproduction of amoeba diagrammatically. Out of these two topics, one topic is frequently asked in board exam, so you will watch it carefully. So our topic will be today nutrition in amoeba. Like all other organisms, amoeba also possesses 5 stages of nutrition. As you have already studied about amoeba, that it is an animal-like organism. Though it is of single cell, still it possesses all the metabolism and all the activities of just like animals. So it is regarded as animal-like organism. Now coming to the nutrition in amoeba, the first and most important thing to be noted is that now compare the nutrition of amoeba with ourselves. First of all, we ingest food by our mouth. But in case of amoeba, they do not have any specialized structure for ingestion. So how will they do it? See, first of all, draw any amoeba. It doesn't have any fixed shape. So suppose this is an amoeba. In case of amoeba, they have a locomotory organ. Suppose this is its locomotory organ. It is known as pseudopodia. The locomotory organ of the amoeba is known as pseudopodia. So with the help of this pseudopodia, it ingests food. Let's see how. Amoeba can lengthen its body as they want. So due to their high flexibility, it will keep on lengthening its body. That means this part of the body known as pseudopodia, if there is any food material present over here, the amoeba will keep on lengthening its pseudopodia. You will remember the name pseudopodia. So what you will see that it goes on increasing its pseudopodia until it covers the food inside themselves. So this is how they ingest their food. You will listen it once more. First of all, amoeba is unicellular organism, so they do not have any specialized structure for their ingestion, and hence they will ingest by their locomotory organ, which is known as pseudopodia. And pseudopodia keeps on changing its size, lengthening itself until and unless it covers the food material in front of them. So in this way, the food material is taken into the amoeba, and this stage is known as ingestion in amoeba. So the point, while writing, you will write that amoeba ingest by pseudopodia, and how do they do it? You already know by now. So after ingestion, whatever we ingest, that goes into our stomach. But in case of amoeba, they still don't have any stomach-like structure where it can store its food. So what you will see, after ingestion, it generates a covering over their food material. After ingestion of food, what you will see, in case of amoeba, the food is covered with a special structure which is known as food vacuole. Clear? So what happens when amoeba ingests its food? It goes into their cell, and after that it covers that food material by a membrane which is later known as food vacuole. Now here comes the second stage. In second stage of nutrition is digestion. Similarly, the food that is intaken by amoeba will have to be digested. So how do they digest it? They contain lysosomes. You already know about lysosomes, or you can say digestive fluid bag. So lysosomes contains digestive enzyme, and they help in digestion of substances inside the cell. Now coming to amoeba, the food which is stored in food vacuole is to be digested inside food vacuole only. So here comes the digestive bag will attach itself with the food vacuole, and then the enzymes, digestive enzymes present in those bags will be released into the food vacuole. So here you see that the food vacuole which is containing food has now received these digestive enzymes. Now with the help of these digestive enzymes, they will digest their food material. So the simplification of food, which means digestion, the simplification of food will be carried out in food vacuole with the help of these digestive enzymes. I'll repeat it once more for you. The first thing, that when amoeba ingested its food, that is stored in the food vacuole. Now this food vacuole gets the digestive enzymes, and with the help of those digestive enzymes, this food particle or food material is digested into the food vacuole, and here the second stage of nutrition is completed. Now after digestion, what is the next stage? Absorption. Now see how absorption is carried out in amoeba. Now see, when the food is digested in food vacuoles, the membrane of this food vacuole starts degenerating itself. And once the membrane of food vacuole is degenerated, the food that is digested in food vacuoles is to be taken by the whole amoeba body. Now the membrane will start degenerating itself. And once the membrane of food vacuole is degenerated by the process of diffusion, you will see that these food materials present at a point will start spreading itself throughout these cell cytoplasm, means whole amoeba body. Means the food whose concentration is more at a point will follow the diffusion rule, which says where there is concentration of anything is more is moved towards the other region where concentration is less until and unless it shows the state of equilibrium. So the concentration of digested food here you see is more, so it will start spreading itself throughout the amoeba body, and here is how the absorption is carried out in case of amoeba. So this is how the third stage in amoeba gets completed. Now coming to the fourth stage, that is assimilation. So as you already know, it is unicellular organisms, and as they are also somewhat non-motile, so they do not require as much energy as other organisms require. So they can respire aerobically as well as anaerobically because their energy requirement is less. As you already know that anaerobic respiration also produces energy, but the amount is less. And I've already told you the requirement of energy in case of amoeba is so less, so it can also produce energy anaerobically. So assimilation, in case of assimilation, what you will see, first of all, amoeba produces energy aerobically or anaerobically. If produces aerobically, it diffuses in oxygen, diffuses out CO2. If anaerobically, no diffusion will be carried out of oxygen. Now coming to the next stage, first of all, after assimilation, the energy produced in case of amoeba is utilized in only one vital process, that is reproduction. You will remember it, sir? Reproduction and growth, two things. Means whatever energy is produced in amoeba is utilized in these two things. Means their growth and reproduction, and they have no other activities to do. So in case of reproduction, you will find it divides itself into two, and then those two cells are going through a growth state and makes itself mature. So the energy produced here in case of assimilation will be utilized only in these two vital processes. So the last stage of nutrition in case of amoeba is that digestion, as like all other organisms. Now see what happens during the stage of digestion. The whole digested food is spread inside the whole body. The food is also utilized by the time now. As you can see, the body has assimilated and produces its energy and utilized in the form of growth and reproduction. Now you see, the food that has been taken into the amoeba is not completely digestible. As like all other organisms, the food that is taken is not always completely digestible. So the undigested food will start getting concentrated at a point. What you will see, just like in case of food vacuole, here comes the undigested food will get extracted, concentrating itself at a point, and a new covering over the undigested food will be formed, and this time it will be regarded as or known as contractile vacuole. Is it clear? Now this contractile vacuole helps in elation of this food. Now they do not have any specialized opening or structure so that it can release its undigested food outside the body. So what happens during digestion? This vacuole gets attached to the membrane of the amoeba body and it creates a breakage, and those undigested food is thrown out of that breakage. Now I will summarize it for you. The first stage of ingestion, which is done by pseudopodia, its locomotory organ. and after ingestion the food is digested in food vacuole with the help of digestive enzyme, and once the food is digested, the food vacuole, the membrane of food vacuole gets degenerated, and the food present in the food vacuole, means digested food present in the food vacuole, will spread out throughout the body by following the process of diffusion, and after that it will assimilate, means produce energy and utilize it. So energy can be produced aerobically as well as anaerobically, depends on the availability of oxygen. Now, once the energy is produced, it is utilized in two forms, in growth and reproduction, and after that the undigested food, means the remains food, is concentrated at a point and covered with a new membrane which later forms contractile vacuole, and the contractile vacuoles attach itself with the membrane of amoeba and forms a breakage. With that breakage or rupture, the undigested food is thrown out of the body. The second unicellular organism that we have to study is about paramecium. So I need to tell you that the nutrition in amoeba and the nutrition in paramecium is approximately 75% similar. But the only difference is that in case of amoeba, what you have seen, they do not have any specialized structure for taking in food. But in case of paramecium, you will find that they have a specialized opening called mouth, through which they take in their food, and the last stage, that is digestion. In case of amoeba, you found out that there was no any special opening, but in case of paramecium, you will find anal pore through which it digests out their undigested food. So this is the only difference between paramecium and amoeba का nutrition. इन दोनों में बस यही एक differences है. तो ये आपको differences से क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. Means you will have to explain the difference of nutrition in amoeba and paramecium. In that case, you have to write out the 2 points. That is, in ingestion. In case of ingestion, there is no specialized structure in amoeba, but in case of paramecium, they have a specialized structure for ingestion. And the second point is about digestion, means they do not have any specialized structure for digestion in case of amoeba, but in case of paramecium, you will find the special structure that is known as anal pore, through which it digests out their undigested food. And the rest of the 3 stages is similar to the amoeba. Thank you. You will get the notes of the topic discussed today. Keep reading. Thank you.